Hey everyone, today's video is about when you have thick thighs and they always find a way to touch their thighs at random times. Zero, Kaminari, Baka, Kirishima, and Deku. Okay, wait, and Toro, yeah, and Todoroki. They just love them, love your thighs for some reason. I don't mean that. Okay, let's get going. Hanta Zero. Being the skinny legend he was, Sarah loved having you as a girlfriend with thick thighs. He just loved how soft and squishy they were, and how he let them play with them. One time, during Sarah and Kaminari's gaming session, you were sitting next to Sarah, wearing a long, sweet shirt that made your thighs peek out at the bottom of them, watching the duo play Super Smash Bros. Sarah got the final power to move and destroy Dinky's ass. To celebrate his win, Sarah squeezed your thighs, making you yell from the sudden pinch. Sarah, why do you always squeeze my thighs when you win? Because you and your thighs are my good luck charm. Your face becomes flustered, unable to respond back to him. The two boys laugh at your action, and Sarah sits back down next to you, giving you a kiss on the cheek and squeezing your thigh again. From then on, Sarah would always squeeze your thighs for good luck, or so I said it was for good luck, when you knew it was just an excuse. Dinky Kaminari. Oh boy, did Dinky love having you as an SO. You were just a badass with some luxurious thick thighs. Every time he saw you, he would give himself a little shock because he couldn't believe he was lucky enough to get such a person as yourself. During dinner one night, you were sitting next to Denki when he suddenly felt a hand snake in between your thighs. You look over to see him minding his own business, still eating his dinner, and not even noticing you were looking at him. You just played along and continued to eat. From the corner of his eye, Kaminari saw you look at him, and he decided to tease you about in front of the class. He lets a little shock go from his hand, which startles you. Oh, Dinky, what did you shock my thigh? Sorry, babe. They just electrify me. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Part of the class rolled their eyes at Kaminari's lame joke, and the other half laughed at your crackheady relationship. Kami took every opportunity to touch your thighs and give them a little shock to mess around with you. Katsuki Bako. Katsuki is a bakuho for his thick thighs. He loved watching them jiggle every time he would slap them and see a red mark from his hand or squeeze them. Thighs are honestly his king. But when he wasn't being a hoe, Suki loved to lay his head on them and use them as a pillow, hugging your thighs at the same time. One evening, you and Baka were having a movie night in your dorm. Princess, I'm laying on your thighs whether or not you say yes or no. He just lays his head down on your thighs, and you knew you were going to get stuck there the whole night. Later on, your thighs started to get super numb from Katsuki's head. You started playing with his head, and slowly tried to move his head off of you at the same time. If you want me to move, you could have just told me, dumbass. Bob gets up your thighs and moves up to the headboard, still keeping his hand on your thighs for the entire night. As you all know, he never really likes showing affection in public, so whenever he places his hand on your thighs or squeezes them when you two go out, it was his way of showing you love. Ijiro Kirishima. Same with Baka. Thighs were his king. He loved softly biting on your thighs, and every time you sat on his lap, he loved seeing your thighs spread out. He would just rub his hands up and down them, feeling their softness. During one of the class breaks, Ijiro was sitting at his desk, talking to Baka about an upcoming exam, when he suddenly came over and sat on his desk. He realized doing this little spread thing that Kiri loves, and his nose started to bleed. Here's tissue, Kiri. Why did your nose bleed so suddenly? Did it just bleed out of nowhere? Yeah, that's definitely the reason why. Ijiro plugs his nose with a tissue and looks over to Baka, who slightly smirked, knowing exactly why Kiri had a nosebleed. Every time you were with him, Kurshima would just place his hand on your squishy thighs, and his nose would bleed a little each time. It's a Kaminari. Deku never knew he had love for thick thighs until he met you. He would blush and always ask if you could put his hands on them. He didn't mind at all. One summer afternoon, you were out by the school pool in a pair of short shorts that sat at the top of your thighs. Izuku couldn't help but notice all of the boys who were staring at you and your thick thighs. He suddenly takes off his shirt and covers your legs. Zuku, what are you doing? Some of the guys are staring at you, and I don't want them looking at you in that way. Dory looks down at you sheepishly. You reach up and kiss his lips. He just blushes really hard, and you laugh. When you guys ever went anywhere, Dick would just place his hand on your thighs to signal the guys that looked at you that you were his baby. And those thighs were his, and his only. Shoto's Riki. Okay, not gonna lie. But thighs are definitely one of Toto's kinks. He just loves how squishy and nice they were. So having you as an SL was everything. You had been studying in the common room with the girls when you suddenly passed out from the lack of sleep. Mina called Haruki over to come and carry you back up to your dorm room to get you in bed. He comes over and carries you in front of him, wrapping your arms around his neck and your thighs around his waist. His hand grabs your thighs and carries you all the way up to your dorm. Once he's inside, he places you down and lays you beside you on the bed. He wraps your thigh around his hip and holds it in his hand. Shoto always bluntly told you that he loved your thighs in front of the whole class. So when any of your classmates see Told his hands on your thigh, they know what's up. Okay, thank you guys for listening. I totally see the last one. I just see it. Okay, whatever. I gotta go to my French class right now, sadly. But thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye. Like and there. Okay, bye. Love you.